right, today on the ropes, I got Patrick and Mike O'Connor. What's good?
What's good?
Straight out of Oxon Hill boxing, man. Tell everybody your rank right now, Patrick.
I'm ranked 4 in the United States.
Rank 1,
What weight class?
85 pounds.
Man, talk about the experience in the road to getting to that #1 spot right now.
It's hard work, dedication. I just put my soul to it. Just work hard.
What's one of the toughest things that you go through in preparing for fights?
Nothing really. I just work.
How about you, Patrick?
Training. Training is the most hardest.
Man, from what I've been hearing, man, you done stepped your game up, man, as far as what you're doing in the ring, man. And I saw that devastating knockout that you had a couple of months ago prior to the COVID-19, man.
Good. Again. Go right back, Patrick. Go right back. Oh, man. Right back. Patrick, right back to the same spot. Same spot, same spot. Oh, hey. Over. Patrick.
Man, talk about that.
Yeah, it's a good body shot. Hit him. Yeah, hit him in the first round. First round stoppage. First round stoppage.
Is that your preferred signature move, going to the body?
He was just rushing in. It just coming natural. Yeah.
What's some of the things you've been working on right now?
I've been working on my jab and head movement with my feet. My feet, my jab. Yeah.
Now, just thinking about the things that have happened now since the pandemic has started, you know, a lot of gyms have closed down. How do you stay motivated to keep working hard and doing what you're doing during this time?
No, I have a punching bag at home and stuff. I train at home a lot on the weekends and stuff. Yeah.
Is it frustrating that you don't get a chance to get that competition that you really want to move up in the ranks?
My last fight was the knockout. I didn't fight in a long time after.
Do you see, what are some of the goals that you have set for yourself now? Now, because I think you've moved up now, right, into the 132.
Yeah, I want to enter the Olympics and turn pro and be a world champion.
Now, you know, speaking on that, going the Olympic route, I've talked to a lot of fighters, you know, don't really want to take that route. What makes that route?
I'll be 17 at that time. I'll be the perfect age. So after it, I'll probably turn pro. If I don't make it.
Now, what about you, Mike?
I'm gonna be world champion.
Do you have aspirations to go on that Olympic route also as well?
I'm just gonna keep on training, get a good promoter, and just do my thing.
Said, do you want to enter the Olympics?
It doesn't really matter about the Olympics, but I'm a dude. Like, yeah.
You want the pro route.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different from what your brothers right. Man, what's some of the go-to music that y'all listening to right now?
What?
What's some of the go-to music that you listen to while working out right now?
I don't really listen to music working out.
Really? What? Why is that?
I run and then I hit the mitts and do other stuff.
So you do a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
I think about sparring, think about all the training and stuff. I can't like focus with the music.
What about you, Mike?
That's the same. I can't focus. But I just be thinking of my style when I'm running. Just be thinking. Then when I get in there, it gets natural.
You know, outside of the U.S., where's someone that you would love to fight one day?
Outside the U.S.?
Outside of the U.S., yep.
I don't really know anybody outside the U.S.
No. What country would you love to fight outside of the U.S.?
I'd like to fight for Ireland. I'm not going to fight in the U.S.
What do you think that experience would be like to fight in Ireland, man?
I fought in Ireland a couple of times.
Really? What was that experience like for you? Really? I did not know, man. I didn't.
Yeah.
How long have you been here in the States?
I was born here. And we traveled back and forth.
Oh, so you go back and forth.
Yeah.
So what is it like, man, when you travel to Ireland to fight?
Before I come over here, I had fights in Ireland. Before I come over here, I had 9 fights in Ireland.
What's the crowd like compared to here in the U.S.? Are they more enthusiastic for the fights, or is it pretty much the same?
It's pretty much the same. The boxing over here is more skill, more better. In Ireland, too bouncing too much. It's not good for the pros.
Now, what about you, Mike? Have you had the experience of fighting over in Ireland also as well?
He couldn't fight in Ireland because he was supposed to be 11 to fight in Ireland. He was only like 8 or 9 at the time, so he's been over here for like 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So he didn't have any fights, but he had like 30 expedition fights, like full of mentals, no winners, and to give you a trophy.
Would you like the experience of going over there fighting?
Yeah, I'd like to practice my style and some of this bouncing.
Now, what actually got you all involved with fighting in boxing?
My dad used to box when he was our age. He used to do boxing. He had like 30, 40 fights.
Now, outside of boxing, have you done any other sport?
No, that's all I did was boxing. I've been boxing since I'm a little kid.
Has there ever been a point, man, that you said, I really don't want to do this anymore?
No.
Same. Man, that's really good. What's some of the toughest sparring that you've been involved with so far?
Oxon Hill. Oxon Hill's the doghouse.
For people that don't know, Oxon Hill is the doghouse. The ring is small, it's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and you better bring your lunch, right? Because be prepared for a war when you go in there.
Yeah.
What's some of the toughest sparring that you had in the doghouse?
Oh, they make me do 6 rounds straight spar, like Jamal, then Reggie, then
Fresh bodies.
first people, one after another.
What's-
All the way till you get to 6 rounds, and it's tiring.
What's the experience like sparring with Jamal and Reggie?
It's a good experience. It's good work.
Now, you know, you talked about going the Olympic route. What are some of the goals to get to that elite level and get the eyes of the Olympic USA boxing to look at you for one of their teams?
It's the nationals I gotta win. The nationals in December, I'm gonna win that and get on the USA team.
How hopeful are you that it will actually happen this year? Because, you know, I just talked to Jamal about it. He's hopeful that it will take place.
Yeah.
How disappointing would that be if it didn't?
If it did, they're probably gonna run it back in July or something like that. They'll probably. I'll wait next year.
Now, how things going as far as school-wise?
School is good. It's good. Have a break of it, but we still do online work.
Now, what do y'all friends think about y'all boxing, man?
My friends, they look up to me a lot.
You know, as a teenager, man, what's some of the toughest things that you got to deal with at this age?
Things I don't really have any such things. I stay away from drugs and all stuff like that.
How about you, Mike?
I just focus on boxing. I'm not into anything else. I just put my mind to boxing. If you're gonna do boxing, you have to put your soul in to be a fighter.
Now, what do your friends think about you boxing?
They're all like, they're amazed. They look up to me.
Have you ever had any of your friends say, "Hey, let's spar"?
No, they're all scared.
Who's before we wrap things up, man, I gotta ask, man, who's one of your favorite fighters out there, and what makes him your favorite fighter?
Probably Tyson Fury or Canelo.
Speaking of Tyson Fury, man, what was your thoughts, man, when he did what he did to Deontay Wilder? Were you surprised?
I was surprised. My dad predicted the same round that happened. He predicted the 6 or 7 rounds thing. What was that?
How about you?
He punished me.
How about you, Mike?
He stopped him. He punished me.
No, who's your favorite fighter?
Oh, Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, Manny. You think he'll be back in the ring ever again?
I think so.
If so, who you think he'll fight?
Expensive.
Really? You think that'll ever happen between him and Earl Spence?
Yeah, but I think Errol Spence beat him.
Now I gotta ask you, man, about the trilogy with Tyson Fury and Wilder. How you think that's gonna go?
Oh, the third one?
Yeah,
I think Tyson Fury is going to do the same thing.
same thing with the jab, huh?
Yeah.
Man, he really put his weight on him and really dominated.
So yeah, got him tired.
Have you ever? Would you like to? Who's one of the fighters that you would love to meet one day?
I would like to meet Floyd Mayweather or Canelo. I like those.
A lot of young fighters love Canelo, man. What is it about Canelo, man, that a lot of young fighters really like him?
He won a lot of fights. He turned pro at 15. He started boxing at 13.
Wow. See that you told me something today. I did not know he turned pro at 15 years old.
Yeah.
I like Canelo over his body shots. Like his style, the way he comes in.
Who would you say your style is more similar to?
Like Manny Pacquiao, I think. That's why I kind of like him.
What about you?
Tyson Fury. I like Tyson Fury.
Yeah, you got the long arms, man. Look like, man, your jab is the weapon of choice, man, to keep people off of you, man.
Yeah, trying to work on him more.
You working on that more right now?
Feints, hooks, jabs, off the one hand.
Now, what do you think about Jamal Harvey getting Under Armour Boxer of the Year last year?
Oh, it's good. Congrats. Doing good.
Hey, man, I really appreciate y'all time today, man. Just giving the insight on what got you into the sport. How proud of you is your dad that you're involved with the sport of boxing?
He's very proud, I think.
Yeah. Why you say you think?
It's frustrating for him too. Like he trains us a lot.
Oh, I
It's
see.
a lot of work.
Does that bother you at times? Like, do you feel he gets on you too much?
No.
No. So you're used to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like training.
What fight are you looking forward to, man, coming up in the professional ranks that you would like to see?
What fight would I like to see?
Yeah.
I'd like to see Ryan Garcia or Timothy Lopez. One of those guys fight each other. Lemachenko, Javante Davis, any of them fight each other.
So you like that 135 weight class right now?
Yeah, I like my weight class.
Yeah. How about you, Mikey? What fight are you looking forward to seeing?
Lomachenko and Tefino Lopez.
I think a lot of people are really looking forward to that. And they've been going back and forth with each other on social media lately, too.
Yeah.
That's going to be a heated fight right there. But, man, any last words, man, you want people to know about you before we wrap things up?
132, I'm coming.
What about you, Mike?
Three-time national champion, boy. Ready.
You here?
85 pounds.
All right, man, I really appreciate your time. Patrick O'Connor, Mike O'Connor, on the ropes. We out.